The time is money mantra has affected martial arts, transforming them into a predominantly young activity with a depletion of yin. As a result, many martial artists develop rigid, over-disciplined personalities. They fear to change their habits and routines, which puts them out of sync with the ever-changing Tao. As a result, they essentially become prisoners to their discipline. We should essentially be goody two-shoes. This is an incorrect perspective because, again, we are dissecting the world into parts that are exclusively good and bad rather than following the natural inclusivity of nature. We are often possessed with the idea of who I should be rather than who I am. We over-discipline ourselves to attain who we should be, but this idea is based on social beliefs. To try and reach this destination is an endless journey to nowhere because it is driven by the yang of the external world. We cannot be actively doing in the hope that we will become better people. In fact, we deplete our system with this attitude, which in turn contributes to the destruction of the world. Cultivating yin requires us to refrain from our yang tendency to always act and to overstimulate our organism. As with my chocolate milkshake, nature resides predominantly in yin. Physically and psychologically we do as well, because we are intrinsic expressions of nature. We need to learn how to truly relax, and I don't mean sitting in front of a digital device with popcorn, which in actual fact is not resting your mind. Over-discipline and overwork puts us at risk of system failure, which presents itself as a host of mental health issues, stress, and anxiety. As I've mentioned, being in the non-doing wu-wei of yin actually preserves intellectual life. Essayist and cartoonist Tim Kreider explains how this insight made him better at his job. Idleness is not just a vacation, an indulgence, or a vice. It is as indispensable to the brain as vitamin D is to the body, and deprived of it, we suffer a mental affliction as disfiguring as rickets. It is paradoxically necessary to getting any work done. Drastic times call for drastic measures, and the best method for cultivating yin is drastic, but essential for our well-being. It involves fasting the mind, which I explore in depth in my book, Fasting the Mind. Essentially, it is a practice for starving the mind of any stimulation, external or internal. Methods of fasting the mind are common in the East. Two methods are found in Buddhism. They are known as Vipassana and open awareness meditation. Vipassana meditation means insight into one's true nature. One form of practice is a strict 10-day silent retreat, which involves complete silence, many hours of sitting meditation, and a vegetarian diet for the entire period. Vipassana meditation often advocates focusing on the sensations within our psychosomatic organism, which takes our awareness deeper and has the potential to purify the mind.